So, just over a quarter way through the season, and we are back with a couple of crucial league games if you want to continue the run of form that we've been on. Let's go take a look at that, shall we? Welcome back to Tuner Travels. Yeah, so we've been in incredible form since we were last here. For the opening two league games of the season, the 2-0 over St. Pat's Athletic and the 1-0 over Sligo Rovers. We played Longford in the Cup, completely rotated his team, 11 different players in this one, a youth team, and we overcame Longford 2-0, Buckley and Eddie Carey scoring late on to put us through to the quarter-final of the Leinster Senior Cup. Don't care about this competition at all. I tried to throw this game, didn't work. Then had a 1-1 draw against Shamrock Rovers, David Wick scoring for us, Graham Moran scoring Shamrock Rovers, opening the scoring. So we continued the unbeaten start to the season with a point here before back-to-back 3-1 victories over Bohemians, Ibrahim scoring 1 and Burke scoring 2, and Galway United where Costello scored and Ibrahim bagging 2. It was two crucial victories there, along with a 3-0 over Longford, Broome, Ibrahim and McArdle scoring. We then rotated the squad yet again, another bunch of young players throwing out for Tredegar United. 3-2 after extra time, Burke, Buckley and Parker scoring to put us through to the semi-finals. 3-2 over Waterford in the league. This was a cracker of a game. Ibrahim and Costello scoring for us before Craig Casey own goal gave us all 3 points. 2-0 once again over St. Pat's Athletic, Dillap and Ibrahim scoring. 3-1 over Shelbourne. 2 from Ibrahim, 1 for Corcoran. So Ibrahim's in a good run of form. It's exactly what I wanted from him once we did decide to keep him in around the team. Then a rotated team once again for the League of Ireland Cup against Sligo Rovers, a 1-0 defeat, Pat Leggett in the 79th minute. Don't care too much about going out of this competition. The game that matters was the 4-0 victory over them in the league. David Wiggs, 2 from Ibrahim and 1 for Costello, giving us the victory. Ibrahim now 11 goals in 14 appearances in all competitions is crucial if we do want to win this league title, and we are currently 2 points ahead of Waterford with a game in hand. Things are looking relatively good. Bohemians might end up being our closest rivals at the moment. Of course, champions of the last 2 seasons. That's who we play in this first game of this episode before we play Longford. And this is a team that is being played here away at Bohemians. Blair, Wales, Corcoran, Broome and Douglas. Crossley, Busby, Holborn, Wicks, Malloy, Costello and Ibrahim. So victory here would go a long way to realising our goals this season in the league. It'd be a crucial 3 points ahead of a title rival. We do play each other 4 times this season. That's how the Irish League works. 4 games against all of your opponents. 10 teams in the league. So, yeah, it's pretty straightforward, really. 36 league games. And this will be game number 11 for us. So 25 left to go after this one. Hopefully we can get that victory over Bohemians. Waterford are also playing at the same time. They're playing our next opponents, Longford. And they are leading as well. So defeat here with a Waterford victory will put them top of the table. But of course, we will still have that game in hand. Hopefully Longford can get a result against them. We can win here and we can just run away with this. Long ball downfield. Crossley Busby wins the header. Holborn looks out for Wicks, who's on a booking early on this game, although we are half an hour in now. Wicks to the byline, cross towards the back post. Costello's header over the bar. Tough angle really to score from there. And there hasn't been many chances looking at the statistics so far in this game. We've just ticked over to 4 with 2 on target, but we're not really creating too much, which is a little bit of a worry as we go into half-time at 0-0. I'm going to tell them I'm not happy with that performance. Try and use that as some motivation into this second half. With no changes, Costello and Ibrahim aren't playing fantastically. Coleman has gone off injured for Bohemians. And we'll see what happens with this throwing before I make any changes. Wicks brings it down. Wales crosses and Broom fires over the bar. That is not good enough, really. Costello offered Parker, Ibrahim offered Liam White, and let's go and take off. Who could do some resting? Hoban, touching with Malloy, and then Shaughnessy can come on for him. So all three changes made, just under half an hour left to go. And we really do need to find a goal here to continue pulling away. I mean, draw's not a bad result, but let's encourage them here. 10 minutes to go. Only the two highlights in this game. It has not been a thriller at all. But there is a highlight here, and it's starting with our throw-in. It's Broom. Back to Douglas. In for Parker. Douglas has continued his run. Parker crosses. It's missed. The defender, and David Wicks, is there to prod home at the back post and give us a crucial goal, and probably all 3 points in this game. And hasn't really been deserved, has it? It's a defensive mistake there by, who is this chap? Kavanagh. And it allows Wicks to get in at that back post, and poke home just sailed over his head. And this is going to be a crucial 3 points. 7 points ahead of Bohemians now. I know it's early in the season, but the gap is absolutely crucial. Next up is Longford, and we should beat these. And now for our second game today, away against Longford. Blair is in goal. We have Wales, Corcoran, Broom and Douglas as the back four. Delap and Crossley Busby in the centre of midfield. Burke, Hoban and Costello behind Ibrahim. We're hoping for a better game from Ibrahim this time around. Delap and Burke coming in for Wicks and Molly. Wicks, of course, the goal scorer last time around, the late winner, but he was exhausted, so we do have to rotate. We have only had a couple of days between this game and that last game, and yeah, I mean, it is a long old season as well, so we are going to have to rotate players and rest players. And no disrespect to Longford, but we should be beating these. We beat their first team with our kids, so cross comes in from the corner, header clear. Austin picks up the second ball, brings it into centre of midfield. Rogers finds Austin again in behind. Keeper saves and holds as well. And an early scare. They must have heard me talking about him and decided to kick it up into second gear. Shamrock Rovers now beating Bohemians as well. So if that stays as it is and we get this victory here, we are going to be in an incredible position ahead of them. Waterford are beating Shelbourne. Bohemians have equalised. So same situation as last time out. If Waterford wins and we lose, then of course we drop below them. And again, not particularly an influx of chances in this game. And as we go into half time at 0-0, and I'm going to thrash my arms and tell them I'm far from pleased with what we've just seen. Ibrahim again not having a great game. Costello not having a great game. Douglas not playing well. Ibrahim and Costello apparently just do not want to play in these recorded games. And it's a little bit of a worry. A little bit of a worry. Broom can go off. And 15 minutes to go. I'm going to take off Ibrahim again for White. And let's bring Wicks on for Burke. Perhaps a little bit of risk because Burke has been pretty good. But hopefully Wicks can go in. Grab us that late goal again. Encourage. 5 minutes to go. Are we going to leave this late again? There is a highlight, and we win that ball in the air. Here is Wicks to the lap. He looks forward. It's over the head of Henry. White is in and saved this time. Wicks is going to keep it in. Keep it like cross back in. Costello's headed straight at the keeper. Costello had to do better with that. And that was perhaps the chance that we were going to get. And we, again, not a thrilling game. And they must have heard me saying that we should have beat them and had a point to prove. And we now go level on points with Waterford after their victory 2-0 over Shelbourne. Of course, we still have a game in hand, but that is disappointing to drop points there. very, very disappointing to drop points there. We need to start playing a bit better. And yeah, we are going to have to turn it around massively. I'm going to go play a fair bit here because I want to do the first round of the cup. But I don't like doing one in the middle here because it's not long enough and then it's not long enough. So I'm going to go extra. We're going to come back for the cup and Shelbourne, I think. Maybe St. Pat's. We'll see how the league's going. But the plan tomorrow is Shelbourne and the first round of the FA Cup. And yeah, we'll see. Things may change between now and then, depending on what happens with the cup final, the league, etc. That's the plan at the moment. If you have enjoyed this, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here and enjoy what you see. Or if you do return and keep enjoying this, please do subscribe as well. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.